As we've said from day one, we have an intense focus on preventing this conflict from spreading. And a big part of the conversations we'll be having over the coming days with all of our allies and partners is looking at the steps that they can take, using the influence and ties that they have to do just that, to make sure that this conflict doesn't spread. Second, we'll be looking at what we can do to maximize the protection for civilians, maximize humanitarian assistance getting into them, and also to get hostages out of Gaza. The situation for men, women, and children in Gaza remains dire. Far too many Palestinians have been killed, especially children. Far too many remain incredibly challenged in terms of their access to food, to water, to medicine, to the essentials of life. So it's imperative that we see a substantial and sustained increase in the assistance that's getting to them, as well as the protection of civilians in general. There is clearly a strong desire among the majority of people in the region for a future that is one of peace, of security, of de-escalation of conflicts, of integration of countries. And that's one path, that's one future. The other future is an endless cycle of violence, a repetition of the horrific events that we've seen, and lives of insecurity and conflict for people in the region, which is what virtually no one wants. One of the areas of real concern is the border between Israel and Lebanon. And we want to do everything possible to make sure that we don't see escalation there. But it's very important that Israelis have security in the north. Tens of thousands of people have been forced from their homes in northern Israel because of the threat posed by Hezbollah. We are looking at ways diplomatically to try to diffuse that challenge, that tension, so that people can return to their homes, that they can live in peace and security. And this is something that we're very actively working on. It's going to be part of the discussions we have over the coming days, not just in Israel, but some of the other countries concerned.